And I thought, well, money, yeah, I've never got any of that. I've got 3 daughters, I'm always sick. So this is about my take on having money or not having money, and it's called Hand to Mouth. And yeah, so I've always been broke, and I don't know if anybody else notices that it doesn't matter how much money you earn or have, you always just about have enough to get through. And keep smiling, because it makes people wonder what you're up to. Anyway, this is called Hand to Mouth.
Country
Valentine was sitting very low in the water, and the pups didn't stand a chance against the waves from that southwestern quarter. Knowing now that they were gonna make it, they battled on for a bit. Now the wave broke over the state of this bank was clear. The king country, the stakes were very high. The king country, they were all prepared to die. The first to land on Golden Beach, to liberate, to set us free. But those of them who lost their lives were lost at sea, not to survive. But we remember their lost souls. Like a stone, the dust went to the bottom with a heavy cost. Members of the fallen ship crawled through the room gods, his secret lost, and keeping plans to be a safety. 6 men were sacrificed. But not even the comrades went on to succeed, to lead the advance. First to land on Golden Beach, to liberate, to set us free. But those of them who lost their lives were lost at sea, not to survive. But we remember their lost souls. We shall remember their souls. Got a little bit funneled there, I still do that, I'm doing my best. That's what I keep saying to myself. Okay, anyway, I'm going to do a song now that was written probably about a year ago, and it was written in January. I'm a member of a songwriting club, and the theme, we get a theme and you had to write a song, and it was the future. And I thought about the future, and I thought about the world today, and I thought, that's quite depressing. It's quite relevant to me now, but yeah, this is called Bright New Future. But it is, yeah, it was my take at the time on the future. Stand here with great wide open eyes, anticipating what is to come. Can't you take pictures of the lights, burning to hold them and take them when I can. This cruel world's peeling me apart, taking one thing after another. It's really tearing at my heart. Of all my fears, I'm really struggling with this, because my life is such a mess. I'm wandering out in the wilderness, looking for a bright new future, and I don't know where I should start. Somewhere that won't take me apart. I'm gazing out into the abyss, looking for a bright new future. All my challenges will be met, little wins I won't forget, and if I fail I'll get up again. I'll push myself down and then I'll count to 10. 'Cause what is so important right now could be lost, and I'm not afraid to fight. As I battle on, I will win the day. I'll use all my strength up until it finally slips away. a bit because it's so summery out there. I'm notching this up a little bit because I think I can do this. I struggled with this at the show. I recorded this in this key and then I lowered it because I was struggling to hit the notes, but the more I sing, the more I seem to be able to do this. I'm going to try it in the original key, mainly because I've got to re-record it. The bass line is quite funky and tricky, and I don't want to have to rejig it because it'll mess it up. So this is about the summer. It's called I'm in the Sun, and it's based on my honeymoon, which is a long time ago, isn't it? Yeah, this is I'm in the Sun. It's about a shipwreck that's just Chapman's Pool. That's St Aldham's Head, called the Halsewell. Very sad tale about the Halsewell. I just finished recording it, and I said to him, I'm going to release this. And so without further ado, I mastered it and I put it out there. And I was record of the week on Purbeck Sounds. Which I was out to, and I said to him, I'm record of the week. He said, nobody listens to that. I said, put out record of the week! Put out record of the week! I felt fantastic. And I was so pleased that they championed me and made me record of the week. I tuned in every day and listened to it. Twice a day they made it. It was wonderful. So anyway, so this is the song about the Halsewell. So my only ever, well, it's my first release in 37 years. So this is called Flickering Candles. also say that was from my perspective. I'm a scuba diver, and there's nothing there anymore, but it's quite shallow, and you just get pushed around. It's very beautiful. There's a lot of kelp and a lot of fish, but it's just slightly eerie, and to think that they were that close to being saved, but because it was winter, cold, and they just, yeah, so many people perished. Very sad story.